NRL Fantasy live show. We got the Thursday night schmozzle, 6:30 till 7:30, and we have myself, I'm Longy here. We have Turtles, the superstar himself, and we have TV legend, $10,000 prize winner, champion of the chase, Fungy. Now, sorry, Turtles, for the lost over here, but Fungy, mate, you made an appearance on another TV show. I've got to ask first thing, which of the chase in the chase, don't you verse one of the hosts? Like, how does it work?
Yes. You just get randomly assigned a chaser. It's like a host.
Did you get one of the real evil ones though? Isn't that lady? Miss Trunchbull looking lady?
No, I got one of the nice guys. It's called Goliath. So one of the nice guys. So and he had a shocker the day I did it. So thank you, Goliath. Thanks for having a shocker. I think any other chaser would have chased us down that day, but thankfully they didn't.
Well, Hero, he's just mentioned he just saw you on TV as well. So,
Dingy.
Wait, was Fungy on the chase? The people are excited, mate. The people are excited. We have a celebrity in our midst. So,
double header.
Yeah, mate, it's special. And now you're here on your hoodie, cozied up. I'm guessing a cup of tea. Oh, the Knights.
The
Did they
Red
win
Bull.
something this week?
They're on the bye, so they're virtually a win.
I've got Kai Pierce Paulson in my
it's a win.
in my loop. Mate, beauty. And look, as always, guys, shout out to SmartB, sponsor this show, allow us to get this going. So they're the reason why we started this show. So if you want to try SmartB, it's bloody great. And there's going to be some giveaways coming soon. But every week, whoever top scores across all games wins a free jersey. So I think a few of the best players have won, like they've maxed out their limit of jerseys. So it's up to someone else to step up. Just quickly, a few shout outs as well. Aiden, let's go. Limp Brisket, Baden's asked a question. I want both of you guys to give some input here. He's trying to decide between Grant, Dearden, and Preston for head-to-head finals. So no round 27. Rob, what do you think?
I think you should have this man. Oh, sorry, not Hugh Grant. Harry Grant. Not Hugh Grant. Sorry.
Could you hold that up again for us just quickly?
Sorry, it's Hugh Grant. I got confused.
Full screen. Here we go. Yeah, keep holding it up. There you go, guys. That's
Sorry, my bad. Harry Grant, not Hugh Grant.
What about you, Turtles?
I think Dearden, that not having that buy for round 27, if you're a head-to-head player, that is so good. And Dearden's absolutely on fire at the moment. Dearden for me.
Dearden's a mega pod. He's a mega pod. I'd probably say, Dearden, we talk about Dearden's recent form, averaging 75 over the last 3 weeks, but the yearly average is still only a 50. So he needs those tries to keep that going. The Cowboys are a bit sus. I'd probably go Preston out of this group. Just a safe option, close enough to 60. Grant has a higher ceiling. Dearden probably has a higher ceiling as well. But I think Preston's hitting form at the right time. And there's no Carraz on that wing now. So they're probably not going to cut Preston out as much too. So you got 3 different answers there. I'm Preston. We've got Hugh Grant in the middle. And we've got Dearden down the bottom. Then we got up the Broncos, JJ. Yeah, not that up. Starlo out for Grant or Donahue. We're going Grant out of those two. 1,000 week. Let's get it. Evening, Sam. How you doing, Butters? Let's go. Hughes to Dearden or Katoa. And Fiketti to Dearden or Young. I'd be going Katoa and Dearden as long as your team is balanced. Young has that bye coming up. Do you guys agree with that?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Hate that bye.
That bye is tricky. Yep. Jackson Ford, pod. Rob, thoughts?
Yeah, with James Fisher-Harris out for a couple of weeks, is it? He's been going pretty well. So I just don't know. I could never own a Warrior. I don't know, as a forward. It just feels like it's a bit all over the shop. But he looks good. He's going to get in the minutes. So not the worst pod in the world.
Turtles, agree?
Yeah, I agree. I'm a Tanner Boyd owner. I got Aaron Clark. The Warriors have a really, really soft draw home. And they're kind of struggling they kind of need to win games to stay in the top 4, right? And be in a better position for finals. So I'm actually looking very closely at Jackson Ford at the moment. Very spicy pod.
See, I can't dispute it. So I'm agreeing with everything you're saying there, but I just got this feeling about guys like Ford and Loiero last week and Jaden Sewer. They're kind of in this category where I've kind of written them off. And sometimes you're wrong to do that. So Ford is sort of transcending that, but I just got this dodgy little feeling about him that he's untrustworthy. I can't pinpoint why, but yeah, I can't debate it. We're getting asked for some head-to-head content as well. For head-to-head, I would say, and you guys let me know what your thoughts are here, but it's the same as the overall targets. Like the players we're talking about are guys who are going to go on a hot run for this next few weeks. So we're targeting the same players. The big difference is if you've made the finals already in head-to-head and you got one more game this week, then finals next week, you don't trade this week and you go ham next week. And then when you're in head-to-head finals, you win that round, right? Everything you do is about winning that round and you work your way forward from there. So that's how I see head-to-head. I think really in terms of buy targets, it's the same guys we're talking about. Rob, Turtles, do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, I think like so everyone's a lot like really scared of like Hudson Young, right? But I was talking to Jay in our Discord, and he was telling me that if you win the first round of finals, you get a bye if you're in like the top team or whatever, like upper tier, and then you get a bye. So if that bye lines up with the Raiders bye, then you can just buy Hudson Young now and then secure that win for next week or whatever, or this week as well. So I actually don't hate the Hudson Young bye. Again, same with Dearden with not having to worry about that round 27 bye. And the thing is, if you look at all the top teams, right, even if you like bring it out further than like the top 1,000, if you bring it out to like the top 5,000, most people have like 13 players, 13 to 15 players, which are all the same. And right now we're looking at pods to make those ranks. And like, yeah, these pods, Hudson Young, fairly like not owned. Tom Dearden, not really owned. DCE is another one, not really owned. And you need these spicy pods to actually gain ranks. And that's how you win your head-to-heads, because I see a lot of people asking about how to loop their head-to-head, and they show me their matchup, and I'm like, you only have like 3 unique players. And I'm like, like there's not much going on here. You just want your 3 to do better than their 3, and that's it. So yeah, I think pot up, have fun, you know, like get some guys with really high upside, but don't get guys with low upside. So I wouldn't suggest like a Jackson 4 to you, because I don't expect him to get 80. Whereas like Tom Dearden and Hudson Young have that really, really high ceiling. So I think they're really, really good for head-to-head coaches, but that's just me.
I agree with you, man. Like if you're the team that maybe you're a bit lower in team salary and you're a bit behind, you know, you're the underdog, pot up 100%. If you're the number one team and you're the best in your comp, you don't have to do that, though. That's the big thing, I would say, like the big caveat. Limp Brisket, love the Hugh Grant gag, Rob. You're getting a bit of love in there, so that's good to see. You know, when you take a risk like that in comedy, you don't know if it's going to pay off. How much time did it take you to think of that?
What's that, the comedy?
Yeah.
It's just the beginning, Longy. It's just the beginning tonight. Plenty more to come.
You know, just the beginning. It's risky. It's risky. So I'm just popping these comments up while we talk, because we're getting a lot more on the big screen at home. Wow, guys, we are on the big screen. That's concerning. Now,
TV.
guys, I want to tell you a tale. I want to tell you a story of a man who flew to the sun and then crashed back to Earth. The keg came through with Dylan Edwards as captain 2 weeks ago. He was in my emails as soon as Dylan Edwards scored 100 plus points, and he was thinking, you know what? It's a weekly segment now. I'm revealing my captain every week. I am the messiah of captain choices. Now, the keg captain Jerome Hughes last week. So, you know, it's a duality with the keg, guys. So we'll reveal the keg's captain this week. But if you want to follow the keg, it's going to be very good or very bad. He's thinking about canceling it. But I want to say this to you, the keg. You should reveal your captain again. And it better be a pod. It better be a pod, because I want to either avoid or follow you on that one. Now, risking Dearden captain. We got moves here. Any news on Tino's return? I haven't heard anything new, but the Titans are not going well. So I don't know if they're going to rush it. Triple H, how you doing? Love it. Wishart, let's keep an eye on that late team list change. 9 minutes from now, we get a team list adjustment. Just Jonah Pezzett sitting on the bench. I'm a little worried, but I think it should be okay. AFAX, I basically quit fantasy this year, just spending time making multis. It's like he lost at fantasy, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to try and lose more. Make multis. Make single bets if you're going to bet. Like multis are a fool's game. Right, single bets. Finery to Wishart. 7 trades left. Do you like that, Rob? With 7 trades,
he's a bit uncertain. Are we talking about this, Wishart? Wrong one. Maybe I'm showing my age here.
He's come out with the A game. Who is that?
Rod Wishart. Come on, the original Wishart. You don't
pretty
know Rod
old, man.
Wishart?
OG.
I'm showing my age here. No, I don't like it because in theory, Wishart is a great scorer without, when he plays for Hughes, but I don't know. It feels like his role with that talk about Peasant take his role. It's a bit uncertain, so I wouldn't be going there. But yeah, especially with 7 trades left, you want your trades to be pretty good.
Yes, yeah, I reckon if he's starting tonight, he's good enough. But yeah, it's a bit dicey. And Turtles, Kraz, possible captain. Let's use that as a segue. Let's get into captains here, and then we'll go through some questions. But Kraz, captain this week out of 10.
I'm actually going to give this a 5. I actually don't rate it. I don't like
Yeah,
this.
well,
I think he has the really high upside if he's on the wing because he gets the tries. His base should stay the same, but you just question whether he will get that last touch on the try. And it's up against the Tigers, so it's a revenge match for Galvin. So it might actually be a really close game. I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people expect.
Rob, same boat.
Yeah, I just don't think he's a week-on-week big score guy. He just seems to go one big week, couple of weeks off, one another big week. Gets the Tigers in theory, it's pretty good, but I just not for me. I'm just too boring for that.
Yeah.
I'd rather the other guys.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen anything that indicates he's better at fullback. Like, he's had one game at fullback. He was pretty mid there. I'm not reading into it too much, but I've got no proof that he would be better at fullback. Like, he's not going to run the ball more at fullback. He runs the ball heaps. Like you said, Turtle, he's not going to score more tries at fullback. The Dogs aren't that convincing in attack. It's another new combination for them too. Like, what's he going to do? Is he going to throw 12 offloads today? Like, what's going to happen that's different? I mean, he might pop off, but I think the likelihood is the same as the wing myself. And before we touch on captains at detail, big question came through here. Held Yongi till now. Would you go Walsh, Turbo, Paps, or Crichton? I'm assuming that's Angus Crichton.
Stephen Crichton?
Stephen
He's
Crichton?
looking at all wingers.
I know he's throwing Stephen Crichton. Is Stephen Crichton wing fullback though? Isn't he just centre?
I think he's just center. Isn't he?
Pretty sure he's just centre. Yeah. Out of that group, I'd probably. So I like either Walsh or Pappenhausen out of that group because I just think their teams are going to heat up at the right time and they're going to be very involved and they have some big upside. I think Pappenhausen has a higher ceiling than Walsh, but Walsh has less injury concern. Pappenhausen just missed like 4 weeks due to an innocuous calf strain. So that makes me a bit sus on Pappenhausen. Also, he's competing for that goal kicking role too in the captain's run. So yeah, I'd probably go Walsh. Are you guys in the same boat? Or are you thinking different?
I like Turbo. I just like Turbo. There's still a chance that he might just somehow miraculously go to fullback towards the end of the year. And I don't know if Manly in contention for top 8. I think they had I know they got smashed last week. But they had a quick run.
It's possible. I think it's possible.
So surely Manly's best team. Surely Manly's best team has Turbo in the fullback.
Yeah, they're equal 8th, Manly.
Like, would you guys agree? Would Manly's best team, if it was like the last game and they needed one win to get into the finals, surely their best team involves Turbo at the back.
He's just lost his speed. I don't agree. I just think he's not as dynamic here as he was before.
Well, I mean, I'm way off because I think their best team is Kohler at fullback. But
yes,
that's legit.
I think so.
Very legit.
Yeah, like they're so dynamic with Kohler there because you got a very experienced halves pairing. You just need a bit of that flash. You know, a guy smashes into the line all the time, but there's clearly something I'm missing on the coaching front. Turbo could pop up there.
I'd definitely avoid Paps here. That injury concern is too great. He's 100% avoid for me, I reckon. So probably Walsh or Turbo.
If it's Angus Crichton, I'll take Angus Crichton. But if it's Stephen Crichton, I won't touch him.
Yeah, Gussie Crichton would be a good shout. Casual J2, good to see you, bro. Welcome back from Europe and America and everywhere else that you were traveling, mate. Now, captain call here. Rob, I'll throw to you first. Give me a guy that you don't have to commit just yet because, you know, we don't commit right until the last second. You know, we lock in our captains at the end. But where are you leaning? Who are sort of the 2 or 3 guys you're considering?
Just the usual 3, isn't it? Haas, the Holy Trinity, Haas, May, Cleary.
I'm going to force you to make it 2 then, if that's your answer for 3.
I like Cleary. I think he's on a hot streak. Panthers are back, so Haas still not. Don't know what's going on with his injury. He was limping around. Apparently he's okay, but he was limping around the last few minutes of the game, so not sure what's going on. And his minutes weren't great. And then May is the safe option. But I think once again, I think it's the same story as last week. For upside, it's Cleary. For safety, it's May.
No consideration of Haas at all, really?
No, I'd rather go Herbie over Haas, to be honest. I just don't know what's going on. He didn't look quite right last week, so yeah, that's my rationale.
Yeah. Herbie and Haas, I think, are equal pod captains. Like I don't think many people are going to go Haas either, but getting Haas as a pod captain, like it just
Crazy,
doesn't
isn't
stop calling to me. Yeah, like the idea that I could be one of 2% or 5% who captain Haas against South Sydney without their entire forward pack. Turtles?
I
Are you gonna
actually
nag
love
me?
this. I love
Yeah?
this. Okay, so I'm a Haas believer, and I started the year with him. It's kind of propelled me into the top ranks and hovered around the top ranks for quite a while. And every single week, it's like, do I trust Haas? And there was some weeks, especially during the bye rounds when they were playing Origin, where they were back up. There was certain weeks where I'm just like, you know what? I think he's going to back up and he's going to play decent. And he comes out and does that. And then the past few weeks, I haven't really been saying that because I'm like, you know what? I actually think there's something going on here. But when everyone doubts Haas, he just comes out and proves that he's the number 1 prop in the game. And they're back at Suncorp. We got embarrassed by Parramatta. We're up against the Rabbits, who are flailing at the bottom of the ladder, basically. Their forward pack is decimated. Their biggest player, Keon, is out. I'm pretty sure Vita Totola is out as well. So they're lacking a lot of size in the middle. And that's where Haas kind of tears things up. And I'm not even worried if he has a really, really, mediocre first stint. He's usually goes on this epic run when he comes back on for the second stint, and he'll just, almost look like scoring a try or like throw 3 offloads for fun. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Rabbits to be well beaten on the ropes, and they're just basically walking around, kind of like what Manly were doing in the last 15 minutes of the game. And I just want Haas to tear it up. So I'm highly contemplating super pod captain Payne Haas, less than 5% captaincy this week.
Yeah, I'm being called by the same thing. The same siren is calling me into the ocean as well. And she's hurt me before, so I'm I've been lucky enough to be given a second chance at life, but unfortunately I'm suicidal in this way. So he's probably not a great metaphor, but no, it's very tempting, right? Because you go pod captain Haas. Terrell May doesn't call to me at all. Terrell May is a sensible option, but he's scoring 70 with 50 tackles, and he's playing more minutes than he should. Like, my eye test on him is he's starting to drop the ball and play the balls. He's looking a little slower in defense. And none of this is a criticism of him, by the way. Props don't play 70 minutes straight for a reason, and they definitely don't do it over the whole season. So he's been a hero to do it this long, but he needs to start getting a rest. Like, he needs to start playing 60, 65 minutes. And, we're not seeing the impactful Terrell May. Like, he was scoring doubles at the Roosters last year when he was playing less minutes. This year, he's sort of slowing down a bit. We got Coruscant at hooker there. We should be seeing more attacks. So I think if Benji has any balls, he'll shorten up Terrell May's minutes. And I don't know if it hurts him massively, but right now he's kind of limited in terms of upside, I think. So it's Cleary versus the Titans, which is so hard to go against. Imagine watching the Titans trying to hold out Cleary for 80 minutes without him as captain when everyone else is on him. Like, that's going to be painful. It's going to be tough.
But I counter that, right? So that would be tough, right? If Panthers are up 36-0 at halftime and Cleary's sitting on 60 points, what's stopping them from putting Schneider on for the last half and just resting him?
Momentum, pride.
Like 36-0, not even like 36-12, 36-0. So they've scored 6 tries consecutively, and like Panthers are just like, you know what? Like, we've won this game. Cleary, you can come back off. Isaiah, you can come back off. Like, Titans are well beat. There's every chance of that happening if we're talking like absolute blowout for the Panthers here. But I think it's an equal chance for them to Cleary to go like 100 or something, because he could just be involved in all 6 of those tries. Yeah.
Rob, do you feel the same?
I just
or?
don't think that. I just don't think that Ivan Cleary would do that. Like pull off his stars. At least play him to like the 65th minute or 70th minute, because it's quite insulting to the other side. But even 36-0 is not unassailable. I mean, like if they pulled off all their stars, the Titans are bad, but they're not that bad. It's not. I'm not saying they'll run down 36 points, but and I can't see him just pulling off Nathan Cleary at halftime.
Yeah. But like, why have Schneider on the bench at all? When you have like other people on the reserves, like Matt Eisenhuth or Dane Laurie, like utility players or like more forwards, it's like Brad Schneider is just a half. He can't play anything else. Maybe a little bit of hooker, like he's just passing the ball and that's it. But it's like it's weird to me that Schneider's on the bench with Cleary there, and if we expect a blowout, I'm worried that he might be arrested.
It's a reach. You've made a case, and it has a little bit of merit. But I think it's a bit of a reach, because there's been so many games where Schneider's been on the bench. Like, if I go footy statistics right now, see, this is the bit I just can't make a case against Cleary. I could make one against Haas. The Haas pod is really appealing, but I've been captaining Cleary against Parramatta off the bench, which was annoying, but he still scored well. And then last week, like, he's sort of been my guy recently. And in games with Schneider, in round 19, he came off the bench. He hasn't gotten an arrest a single time with Schneider this year. And he's played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games with Schneider on the bench this year. I think Schneider started for 1 or 2 of those. But 12 games with Schneider, he hasn't gotten a single minute's rest. You know what I mean? Like, maybe this is the week it happens, but like...
Case closed.
Yeah. I mean, it will happen, by the way. I think Turtle's right. It's going to happen at once this year for 20 minutes, maybe.
Round 27.
Yeah. But I just reckon Cleary is... You can't put it... Like, Cleary is the correct captain this week.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, there's people coming in. Lewis Murray says he's backing you, Turtles. You know, the Keg has apparently spoken. He's saying the Eels are going to beat the Storm.
Oh... That's a big call.
The Keg's captain is Herbie Farmworth. So he either goes 120 or he goes for 20. Herbie Farmworth.
Herbie's got a base of 50. He's a safe captain as well.
The Keg has the Keg effect, Rob. All right. You're there with your Oodie and your little herbal tea, I'm sure. But the Keg is wild. So what do you think of this one, though, Rob? Herbie Farmworth, Cody Nickream is back. Warriors are in shambles right now. Does it happen?
Oh yeah, Herbie's just as good as captain as the Holy Trinity, I reckon. Like, look at his price. Just his price, you know that he's averaging 65. He's just amazing. Like, every week I've watched him when I haven't had him, and it's just been painful. So he's just amazing. Like, and one play is like 30 points, a bang straight away. Sideways, take a break, line break, try assist, try. Like, it's just ridiculous how he scores. So I don't think Herbie's a dumb captain option at all. It's probably the way to go. I'd rather that over Haas, to be honest.
Turtles?
I think that's a lot upside.
Such a good week, by the way, captains. Like, it's so fun this week.
I know Cody Nickream is back, which helps Herbie. Like statistically, from what we've seen this year, Cody Nickream and Herbie just go hand in hand together. What I don't like is Jake Averillo on the wing. And we've seen Jake Averillo come inside and steal the tries off Herbie. And I feel like that can happen because Jake Averillo is a very, very fast man. I think he's actually faster than Herbie. And he's also greedy. So he'll just chime in thinking that he's just coming in thinking he's the supporting player and just casually outrun Herbie. So I think that's every possibility. Like, I think I would more likely captain Cleary or Haas any day over Herbie, and also because I don't have Herbie. A little bit of bias.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a bit of controversy there. Let's get some comments here too. Turtles in HD. Wow, much handsome. We've got Nakora captain. Trust me, from Fantasy Saints. Rob, out of 10. Nakora.
1.
What? 10 out of 10. He said, "Trust me." You have to trust him now.
You're just feeling that because you got compliments on your looks. You got those K-pop looks, bro. Like,
No, reality, I'll give it a 3. A 3.
yeah. We got Claire's captain. Lewis has come in and asked, who are we putting captain on this week? Lewis, we are not decided. All right. I don't think it's going to be a group who does it. The keg has gone Herbie. I don't mind that Herbie. Hard to go against the matchup. Yeah, I mean, Cleary ghost points. Get him over 70 even on the bench. Ghost points. Stat guy got sacked by looks. How many trades do coaches have left? How many trades do you guys have left after this week, and how many are you using?
I think I have 6 at the moment, and I need to trade out Hughes and Talis Duncan. I think my missus team has 7 trades, and she only has to do 1 trade, so about 6 and 4.
Nice. I've got 4, but I won't be trading this week.
Wow, desperate man. I've got 5 right now, and I'm using 1 trade, so I'm in the same boat as you, Rob. But I don't know. I feel all right. This is pretty high trade count for me usually at this time of year. Got to find out how many trades Azza has as well.
0. I think he was on 0 2 weeks ago.
Is he back to 0? Oh, poor Azza.
He put in the cheat code and he used all 8 trades straight away because he probably needed all 8.
Love it. Jackson Ford captain. Rob, out of 10.
3. Better than the Cora. But yeah.
I think actually better than the Cora as well. So I said 3 for the Cora. So I'll give this 4.
I'll throw a different captain in there, and I haven't updated the graphic, which is why it still has Jerome Hughes in it. But I've got 2 to talk about. First one, Hudson Young. Up against the Dragons, they play a very boring style. A lot of tackles to be made. His base has been about 50 recently. The Dragons are feeble in defense on the edge, and they lose Jaden Sewer on that edge too. So Hardy Young could be in for a big day. And it hasn't gone his way in attack recently. That's not going to continue. You know, they're back to normal. Sasangi's back to the bench, all that sort of jazz. I don't own Hudson Young in my team, but if you're a young owner and you want to double down on that pod, that's a genuine pod and a genuine pod captain. So if he goes big, you're just getting this massive, massive boost. So him, and the other one is the great Cam Munster, of course, just because I want to talk to the 3 other people in the top 1,000 who have him. You know, you guys are doing well. I assume you watch this show. Otherwise, why would you have him? No, I'm not captaining Munster this week. But look, it's Herbie. It's probably Herbie or Cleary for me. Herbie or Cleary. I don't know if I can do the Haas play.
Haas.
I'm softening on Haas.
You're bailing on me.
Herbie's fun though, isn't it? Like watch him rack up the points.
Yeah.
That's the fun option.
Against the Warriors too. They're a bit fragile right now. He's pumped the Warriors before as well.
He got a 68 earlier in the year, and it was a tight game, and Warriors won by 2 points.
He's got 90s twice, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah, he scored he was averaging like 100 last year against the Warriors in 2 games.
Oh, I just searched like the game he played earlier this year. That was it. I didn't go that far.
Zilla's asking me to captain Munster. I'll do it once this year, maybe. We'll see. It depends how much I've given up in round 27. I might do it in round 26. Oh, we might get a rest.
Herbie Farnworth, 2024, two matches against the Warriors, 99 and 94 last year.
What about this
better
year?
Now too?
This year, 68.
Yeah, 68.
So that's still average of like, what, 80 odd?
That's pretty good.
3 games.
That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. And they're missing Fisher Harris. They're missing Wade Egan. Missing Mitch Barnett.
But none of those games had Averillo on the wing.
Averillo on the wing is great. He's a try-assist converter, Averillo.
No, this is what's going to happen, right? Like Nicarima or Connolly Lemon has a nice offload in him. He's going to make a little line break, and then Herbie's going to be inside him, ready to catch the ball. And out of nowhere, Jake Averillo is just going to come in and take the ball and score the try.
Rob, who are you going for, captain? Lock in.
Oh, I can't decide. I'd probably just go.
Yeah. Are you thinking Cleary or Herbie?
Yeah, it's one of the.
I'm considering doing the opposite of what you do. And then
Really?
we all
You
have
don't
different
believe
captains.
you don't believe in me that much?
I think you're a bit of a curse. Yeah. So
I am actually. I am.
I mean,
I'll
with
let
that
you know
Woody
by the
on.
end of
Yeah.
the broadcast. I'll let you know.
We'll just by
Stay
the end.
tuned.
We
Stay
always
tuned,
lock it
viewers.
in.
Stay tuned.
The last 5 minutes. Also, there's been an update to the team list as well. Wishart is still starting at half, so all that chat
Okay.
about Pezzett is garbage. Both teams have started different locks. So Moretti is starting for Parramatta and Lasati is starting for the Storm. You have Kami Kamitha and Dylan Walker moving back to the bench. Otherwise, they are pretty much 1 to 17. So no big changes on the late mail. Maybe some 24-hour changes will come through, but we didn't get the big update this week like we normally do. Last one, Edwards captain. Guys, out of 10.
Don't like it. No.
Goes to Titans.
Uh,
If Cleary gets a big rest, though, wouldn't Edwards
is
pop
it-
off?
No, it's like, why would you captain Edwards instead of Cleary? I think Cleary just scores points in more sections, his what's it called, scoring profile is so dynamic compared to Edwards. Edwards just gets 300 run meters. He might get an offload, he might get a try or something, and then now he's at 60 or 70. But like Cleary, he just walks on the park and he's already got 50 no matter what, and everything else just comes on top. Yeah, I don't know. I think you got to be mad, right? You got to be mad to captain Edwards over Cleary.
I agree with that. We're getting a few people firing through. Elijah, why not May? Just too highly captained. May is fine. It's just a bit boring. That's my answer. Are you guys the same as that, or
there's nothing wrong with May. It's like what Turtle's saying before about the reverse. When he has a little rest, or if he does have a rest, he comes on the second stint and he's just not dynamic at all. He just kind of plods along, makes the tackles, runs up to the line, doesn't really do anything. So he's still going to get you 70 points a week, which is nothing to sneeze at, but it's just boring.
Dogs is a battle as well. Like they'll be grindy. Yeah. They'll be. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. We've got the Keg saying put the C on Haas Turtles. The Keg is now not only selecting his own captain of the week, he has the audacity to tell you to captain Turtles. This man is out of control. Your ego is out of control, Keg. All right, we're gonna have to get you on the show at some point. AFB a play 18th man. He's an okay option. I'll just check this too. Check Cheapy Cat for my Herbie spiel. Let's just quickly pop over to that actually.
The Herbie chat.
Get Discord up, and he's given a spiel for Herbie. Major updates, level 1. What's he said about Herbie here? All right, here we go. He's written an essay. Beautiful.
Oh god,
Turtles, you love grading homework, don't you? As a history teacher. So campaigning for the Herbie captain. Herbie Farn Goat for captain. Average versus the Wars 3 games is 87 points with 4 tries. Only 1 try assist, so the winger outside him won't be a problem. Averillo probably going to convert some of those, including a 68-point effort in a recent 12-16 loss. 2025, the Wars have conceded 39 out of 63 tries down their right side, 62%. In 2025, the Dolphins have scored 57% of their tries down the left side. 2025, Herbie had scores of 69, 81 in the games following a bye. So that's a factor, apparently. And last 5 game average of 74.6, coming off his lowest score, 57, since round 12. And Nick Ream returns. Pod captain lovers rejoice. Warriors, big shuffle too. Finns fighting for the 8. How much more convinced are you after that? Well, that's pretty solid from Butters.
Butters, because you're a loyal viewer, I know you've been on every week. I'm going to captain Herbie just based on that spiel. How about that?
Ooh.
Done.
I want to do it too, though, Rob. Damn it. All right, I'll go Cleary then. But it's a good shout. Turtles, are you tempted?
No, I don't have him. I'm not buying him.
I just thought you might fix your team and get him. But
no, not doing it. I refuse. I refuse to buy a center at 870,000 at the moment. Not doing it. Can't do it.
All right. Well, let's build a couple of individual teams, and we'll make one of them the Dolphins game against the Warriors, so that you can have the chance to captain Herbie Farnworth as well, Turtles. First up, we'll go Eels versus Storm here. Usual format, guys. So we've got Eels v Storm. Also, I'm chatting to the guys at SmartB too about the game. Let me know what you guys think, but I've been suggesting to them that potentially we reduce it down to like 7 players selected. So one for each position. So wing, fullback, center, and you pick one from each spot, and it makes it even more volatile. But let's rip into this team here. Back five, Rob. I want one or two players from you. Then I'll go to you, Turtles, and I'll pick the other one.
Let's go Pappenhausen. Return game.
Big Pappy, yep.
Yep.
Turtles?
Lomax.
Zach Lomax. I'll jump on probably a Storm player. I think. Ooh, I don't think they'll score that many tries. Let's go. Actually, you know what? Adokar Revenge game. Let's do it. All right, Rob.
Meany seems to accumulate points.
Yep. Turtles.
I'm going to go a bit of a pod here. Will Penasini. I think he's going to score a try.
We've gone 3 Eels, 2 Storm. That is very brave from us. Now, in the halves, obviously Mitch Moses, Cam Munster, and then it's Wishart and Hawkins. Rob?
Let's go Moses.
Moses. Turtles?
Yeah, Moses Munster. You have
Moses
to, right?
Munster. I thought you were going to go Wishart to piss me off.
M&M.
And then I had the Munster photo ready for the camera. And then back row here, Rob?
LA Katoa.
El Katoa. Turtles?
Jack Williams.
Jack Williams, good shout. And then Walker's coming off the bench. Guymer's been getting through work, playing 80 minutes. I'll take Guymer. Bit of a pod there, very cheap, but he's been pumping out the tackles lately. And he's a good chance of that 50 tackle bonus as well. Front row for you, Rob?
Is Hopgood? Yeah, there you go, Hopgood.
Hopgood, yep. Turtles?
You have to go Harry Grant.
Hazard Grant, fair shout. And then I reckon Parramatta love to concede a try to a plodding forward. And Josh King is a special to score a try this week.
Really?
You guys
didn't
didn't let
he
me
score
pick him.
2 tries last week?
He scored a double last week, yeah.
Yep. And you guys
You
didn't let me
wanted
pick him last week. So I'm taking him this week. It pissed me off you didn't let me do
True.
it.
True.
Now, bench. Just yell out when you like one of the players I say here. Hawkins, Riley Smith, Itoka Manu, Howarth, Blore.
Yep.
Blore. All right, Blore. You both like Blore. Anderson, Walker, Kami Kamitha, Coates, Russell, Wishart. Josh Papali'i, Tuaviti, Lasardi.
No, let's go Papali. He showed some
Papali'i.
nice glimpses last week, yeah.
I'm going to executive call Junior Paulo for the last spot there. I think he's the guy there. Captain, Rob, from you, I want either a captain or a vice captain, depending on your confidence.
I'll go Vice Captain Munster.
Vice Captain Money. And for you, Turtles?
Captain Lomax.
Sizzling. All right, that's our roster. So very Parramatta heavy, actually, pretty balanced, which is surprising. I'm pleasantly surprised at that. Now, guys, as like everyone watching along as well, it's SmartB, Smart Play. Link is in the description of this video. The more you play, the better for me. The more we can put on these videos. So jump in, play some free games. Whoever has the highest total score for the week wins a jersey, not just an Origin jersey, but any jersey there. Now, boys, let's pick one other game here, and then we'll jump into our trades for this week. So one more game. Do we want to go Dolphins v Warriors? Do you think that's an easy one to play? Or a different one? Could do Broncos, Rabbitohs, Titans, Panthers, Dragons, Raiders.
Can we do Manly
Roosters?
Yeah,
Roosters.
That's like the most 50-50 game, right?
All right, Manly Roosters. Let's do it. All right, Turtles, I'll throw to you first. Who do you like in the back line?
Teddy. You have to pick Teddy.
Big Teddy, yep. Rob?
Big Turbo.
Tommy Turbo, captain. And I'll jump over to... I think the money Tuase is massively overdue for a big day. I'm not an owner in fantasy, but he's been quiet lately. It's not going to continue. Now, Turtles?
Garrick.
Blech. Rob?
Tatakula.
Oh my God, this is terrible. Are you guys tipping Manly or something?
I'm tipping Roosters.
Too
I
much
reckon Manly. Manly
Manly are dodgy. Manly are dodge.
Who are you tipping, Longy?
It's not a great game, is it? I'm going the Roosters. I'll switch over to the Roosters. It'll be close enough, but Manly have just been so boring lately. For halfback, do we go DCE and Walker?
Mm-hmm.
Or do we play with Savala?
DC for sure.
Yep.
No, Brooks, isn't it his 250th game? What is it, 300 game or something? Is that?
Is it 300? Yeah, they're not even in the top 8 this year. That's how much he avoids the finals, Luke Brooks. Like,
Put on Walker. Put on Walker.
You can do Brooks if you want to put Brooks in.
I'm not
putting
that
Brooks
stupid.
in. He's our vice captain now. You said that.
Oh,
You said that. We're potting up. Now. Back row, Turtles.
Sil Wong. I actually like it.
Sil Wong. Robbie.
Gotta be Gus, doesn't it?
Gotta be Gus. And Ola Kawatu's not playing. That sucks. I don't mind Sipley, his little pod though. Sipley, he scores a random try every now and then, or Bullimore.
Yeah, Bullimore loves the sneaky.
Yeah. Let's do Bullimore. I'm putting him in. You want that upside. That's how you win the jersey. Back row, or front row. Sorry, are we popping Jazz Tavanga in because he's good looking?
Oh, nah. Connor Watson's more good looking just because he has the moustache.
Wow, okay.
It's the moustache.
And Rob, how about you?
I'm putting Jazz just for you, belonging.
Thank you.
Seems like you're desperate to have him, so
I would have picked him anyway. So I'll go Nafai White. I would have forced him in. And interchange, we've got, just let me know when you like a name, and we'll roll through it. We've got Sam Walker.
Yeah.
Yep. Jake Trbojevic. Hugo Savala. Robbie Toya.
He's been quiet, hasn't he? Is he due?
I'm going to put Toya in for my selection.
Yeah.
Takiaho. Lehigh Hopewadi.
Mm-mm.
He's due. Victor Radley. He's not.
Sure,
playing.
HIA. No.
Lodge. Matt Lodge.
Actually, I'll pick Matt Lodge since we're trolling here with Luke Brooks. So
trolling. All right, Rob, you got 211k. Actually, you don't have enough money.
Thanks.
I'll take
too much.
Matt.
Who's the cheapest guy? How much is Waddell? How much is Waddell?
We got 949k. We're going to jump down to the bottom of the list because we've spent too much. We can fit Billy Smith in. I'll go Billy Smith, and then you can choose whoever you want, basically. So do you want
Waddell?
Waddell? You want to spend
Taking over the 80 minutes?
600k on Waddell. You just make these selections, mate. And
he's on a Kawatu 2.0.
I just don't know why I allow you to choose players. It's they're our teams, guys. So as always, SmartB, they support channel guys. So it's always great. Jump in, free games. I'm talking to them. I'm actually trying to twist their arm a bit about giving away some grand final tickets as well this year. So the more people play, the more I can give them a nudge about that. So jump on SmartB. Links in the description, guys. Now, just want to say a quick word. And actually, did either of you guys own Jerome Hughes for his sad moment? Yeah.
Are you guys both praying for me?
I want you to say a few words. Obviously, Jerome Hughes, he grew his wings this week, as is shown on the graphic. Say a few words. Okay.
Blessed be Jerome Hughes.
Immediately we lose half our audience.
He's done wonders for us. So during that time, second half of the bye rounds, all our big stars were either having buys or playing Origin and stuff like that. He came in, he did a job. If you bought him and Eli Katoa, you were loving life. Like one bad week is perfectly fine for 4, 5, 6 weeks of really good scores. And yeah, I don't know. Like now we have the luxury. Like the last week before he got injured, you're looking at your team, it looks pretty mint, and you're like, damn, I really want all these other players. I didn't get Isaiah, or I still don't have Herbie or anything like that. You're like, man, how do I get those players? I don't want to trade anyone out of my team. So take this as a blessing in disguise, and he's fallen on his sword for us. So thank you, Jerome Hughes, for your service.
Amen. Amen, brother.
Truly a hero. Truly a hero. By the way, this graphic is going to stay for the rest of the year. So every time a gun says goodbye to us, I almost put Fiketti on this, by the way, but I think Fiketti still has a pulse. Yeah, they get their farewell. So special. Also, there's some comments coming through with a bit of love here for you, Fungy. Butters, my goat,
Butters.
Fungy. Van came through with Fungy ball knowledge. So they obviously like your terrible, terrible selection. Who we captaining? Jason has come a bit late to the party. We spent like half an hour on that. We're captaining everyone, man. It's like Cleary, Herbie, Haas, Terrell May. Like, it's all over the place. Herbie, there. Any good cheapies from the top of your mind? I think Joash Papali'i is the cheapie to get. Like 235k, scored about 40 last week.
You look real good. He looked pretty
like?
good. Were you happy? We're happy with him as your fullback for the Eels?
It's his first game at fullback up at Suncorp. I thought he was good. Yeah, that tackle he made with 8 minutes to go on Tony Staggs, 1-on-1 in the open field. I thought that was one of the most impressive plays I've seen from a rookie fullback. And you can do all the flashy stuff, but 1-on-1 with Tony Staggs in the clutch.
Staggs, right? He's a beast.
Yeah. Staggs never gets stopped in that scenario. And he just, bam, like whacked him. So I thought he was solid, Josh, yeah. Yeah, we got a bit of a problem there because him and Yongi are both probably fullback primaries. So one is going to have to become a 6. It's probably Joash at this stage, but maybe they experiment when Yongi comes back. But yeah, he'd be the cheapie. I'd say we'd go for. Isaiah Katoa as captain is being thrown around too. I think the ceiling is not high enough for Isaiah Katoa to justify the risk. You think the same? Yeah.
He just he can never get that try, can he? Like even like not last week, but the week before.
One this year.
He looked like he was set to go through, and he made like a step towards someone, and I was like, "What are you doing?" If he ran straight, he would have got it. So it's like he's allergic to tries. Like I don't get it. He just doesn't get it. Yeah.
Yep, I agree with you there. And then we've got heaps of more Herbie captainers. Now, Fungy, bite the bullet and get Herbie or you will watch him explode. Trust. It's actually Turtles that doesn't have Herbie, guys. It's Turtles.
Yeah.
Who's and Turtles has left. He's walked. Yeah, he's left the room also now.
No. I mean, I'm here. Like I was laughing. I was laughing so much that like I don't know, hit my leg and then my hamstring started cramping. So I'm
4 to
trying
6
to
weeks.
It out and like
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks.
Left hamstring cramp at the moment, and I'm gonna suffer in pain off screen so no one can see me. But I don't know, just give me like a minute or so. I'm just gonna try to stretch it out.
I love this show so much. By the way, this is my favorite show of the week. It's so good. It's such shit chat. Okay. Buys and sells this week. Look, we talk a lot about buys and sells, but I think it's worth touching on. I still haven't locked my trades in, actually. That's concerning. I was busy all day today. I'm probably just going Fiketti to Galvin. I'm pondering an extra trade of like Latu Finer to Wishart, but it's just for depth. And I guess Wishart's a loopholer as well. I think it's unnecessary. It would leave me with 3 trades. So I think I'm just going to do the 1 trade and stay with 4.
It's a hard one, isn't it? I've been kind of battling that question all week because I wanted to sell Garrick and move him on to Harry Grant, but but it's just like 3 trades left. Is it really worth it? It's just for depth purposes. I don't know. It's just I don't think it's if you're so low in trades, below 5 trades. I think you just have to hold. Like it's not these luxury trades. Trading out green dot. It's not necessary.
Yeah, there's people asking too about like, buying a looper from the Knights this week. I just think like you're gonna struggle with depth. Like there's other like I saw Adrian Buttery. He posted on his Facebook group a different strategy. So bringing in was Jesse McLean for 250k because he's got the dual position center wing fullback. Different strategy. It's a very high risk, high reward strategy, right? So if you're doing that, you're buying an intentional red dot. You probably already have like Talon de Silva as well. You have guys coming out with buys. Like you're just putting yourself in a very, very precarious position. I would rather play for a bit of depth at this stage. Like we've had too many injuries recently. You got to play conservatively. So I'm not a fan of buying an intentional looper at this stage, unless you have no other problems with your roster. Like if you've got a perfect team and you're bringing in 1 red dot and everything else is playable, I could maybe consider that case.
You know what's funny, Longy? I've actually got one of those on my team, but I did it 2 weeks ago when Hines got the 93.
Yeah.
And Cleary got pushed to the bench. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna take Hines. I'm sorry, Cleary's if he score. So I brought in a nobody, Reece Williams from the Titans to get Hines' 93.
Do you
So now I've
Ryan
got a
Williams?
red
I think
dot.
it is.
Right, is
I
it
think
Ryan
his
Williams?
name.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what your name is. Sorry, mate.
I've seen his
Whatever
big
R.
head.
Williams is. Yeah,
Have you
so I
got
put him
Alan
in.
De Silva as well and Joash or any of those guys?
Joash, he's my next worst player.
Yeah. Okay. And
Yep.
then after that, it's all playable.
It's all like Garrick, Drinkwater, Turbo.
Okay. Yeah.
So I felt like one wasn't too bad. I was kind
Yeah.
of willing to take the points because of that. But I understand what you're saying too, because so many injuries happen each week. I feel like it's going to come back to bite me, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, since you did that, it got worse as well. Like that's kind of my point. Like the last couple, because I was advocating for that strategy when you did it, but we've had like since that we've had so many like big injuries. Even Turtles is struggling to sit down. Turtles, take your time. By the way, we're enjoying watching you walk around in pain.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening to everything you're saying.
It's good. It's like having Turbo on the show. Yeah, sort of wincing. Like it's still at peak performance.
Just put me on center and I'll start I'll start producing points for you.
You'll start pumping numbers.
What's it called? I don't think the strategy is viable if you have, I don't know, like if you already have red dots, if you still have like a Lawson or a Iongi or someone who like a Latu Fainu or LKT, just any of these trash players who you don't want ever, even if all your players went down, you still don't want to play them, okay? If you do have an elite team, so I'm talking if your team value is probably 14.3 or higher, 14.3 or higher, your team value is looking pretty good. Everyone's a green dot, and all you want to do is have one looper. What I would suggest is instead of going super cheap, just buy someone, I don't know, like Kai Piss Paul or Dane Gagai, so you can still loop this week, and they're still a very viable option. Because let's say we're talking about the top 50 players, right? Like that one extra loop is a big deciding factor. But saying how, like, I saw the post that you're talking about with Butters, and like I'm pretty sure he's pretty far back. So I'm like, why are you trying to loop? Does it really matter that much? Like, just buy who you want and enjoy the game. You know, like I don't think he's even gonna end up in the top 5K, right? So what's the point? Like, buy players you like watching, and then I don't know, watch it like that. Like, I don't think you can get anywhere close. 6 weeks left. So yeah.
No, I'm with you. Like, get the guys you want to get. You just don't want to be using unnecessary trades because problems can pop up so quickly. So yeah, it's not a bad shout. Rob, what are your thoughts on buys this week? Like, if someone had a few different options, that like, who would be? You know, obviously the big dogs, like let's say Haas, Cleary, all covered there. But out of guys like, if someone didn't have Isaiah Katoa, you know, they didn't have Hudson Young, Blake Brayley, these types of guys. Well, where do you think people should be steering into?
I think Hudson Young's a great option. It's funny because he's such a highly average player. Like, he's done so well this year, but no one owns him, and no one really talks about him in like these conversations about trades. So he's a great pod to have on the run home. And I feel like everyone's team's starting to look the same, right? Like everyone's got the same basic players. Hudson Young's just an amazing pod, but people just don't want to touch him for some reason. I think now's the time to go for those pods if you can. There's not many around. But it's funny. He's like a Harry Grant. He's even a pod now, right? I don't think he's going to be that highly owned. So I advise to go for the pods just with the high upside that are proven week in, week out. So that's who I'd steer towards. If you're in ahead, obviously just stick to the tried and true. If you're behind, you're not going to catch up by buying Haas and Cleary and whatnot, I don't think. So that's the way I'd steer towards.
Wow, just potting up. Not a bad shout, man. And I've got to ask you another question here too. Obviously, our Jamie Humphries v Tanner Boyd bet. V obviously Lockie Galvin, who's currently taking the lead. How are you feeling about that at the moment?
The Humphries bet?
Yeah.
I wish he didn't come back. I was quite happy with sitting on a 53 average. I'm quietly confident. I still think he's going to do pretty well. The fact is, does Latrell come back? That's what it comes down to. So
Yep.
if Humphries keeps on playing, I'm confident that he will out average Calvin. It's just that if Latrell comes back, it's game over. No more KFC. I'll be dishing out Tyver turtles.
You're going to be out of KFC. I think Tanner Boyd's fallen off as well, so I think it's going to be Galvin time. Also, Turtles, a few people were asking for you to be medically retired, so I made this.
Ooh. Hey! Dude, look how skinny I am in that photo.
Hey, you don't have a lot of photos on your Facebook. Can you send me?
I
some
hide a lot
photos?
of them. I don't use Facebook much. I don't have an Instagram. I don't use social media much. Like I see my mates in real life. Like yeah, I don't update my
I see my
social
mates
media.
in real life. This guy.
Yeah, like you know, there's some people who just like stay on social media and they haven't seen their friends for like I don't know what they see them like once a year, and then they're just like, oh yeah, like hanging with my bestie, and they're like post a photo about it, and it's like it's the same photo from like I don't know, over and over again. I don't post.
No, I get it. I get it.
social
I
media.
received the drunk text messages from you in our
Yeah.
group chat, so I'm fully aware of what's going on here. But anyway, look,
yeah.
you've been in the you've been put in, so you're the injury of this week.
Wait, can someone say a prayer for me then?
You've gotten Turtle, you not Tungo,
What?
holding his fantasy degrees.
What is this show?
And then I'm getting roasted here. Drop Longy to the bench and Captain Turtle for the podcast. All right, I'll just remove myself.
harsh.
Turtles, it's your show.
He just disappeared. Okay, so see me with my wings. I'm gonna try Captain Payne Haas for all my fans out there, and I'm a Broncos fan. We're gonna bounce back this game. So Payne Haas is my captain. Fungy, who do you have?
The king is dead. Long live the king. I've always said, Turtles, that you're a better host than Longy is, so finally it's happened. Shit, did I say that out loud?
I'm pretty sure he's still listening. He's moving us around. The ghost is haunting us.
It's we're rebranding the shows to the Asian Thursday Night Live 6:30 to 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah,
How
Asians
dare you
only.
take my
He's back.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm going big now. All right. You know what? I don't care. Even though you're getting it all, Turtle is here. Longy, move aside. Turtle is king. He thinks I'm going to the toilet, mate. I was here seething. Need a beard in here. See this, by the way, this comment here is why you Asians can't take over the show because we need the beard.
Maybe I can just like
glorious,
flip my head upside down and just like flop out all my hair.
You got it all on top. Turtle is a better host than Michael Ennis for sure.
I don't know.
That's not much of a compliment. That's not much of a
compliment, man.
It's a very low bar.
That's a very low bar. I'll take it.
You're getting all the love, mate. You're getting all the love. So, I'm just copping roastings here. Just a good guy with the Google picture of a good guy has roasted me. Hey, boys, look, Turtles. Last one I want to ask you before we lock in captains. Your trades this week. What did you lock in?
Haven't locked it in yet, but I have to do it really, really soon. So I can trade Jerome Hughes and Tallis Duncan for Suo Wong and Herbie Farnworth, and I'll have $0 in the bank. I don't know if that's a sign. The other option I was thinking was just going in like two mid-ranges like Preston and like Angus Clyde or something, just because I don't really have edges. Right now I'm playing both Fermor in the edge. Like my team's really choppy at the moment. So I think I have to put that fire out before I try invest in Herbie. So I'm most likely going to invest in edge, just one of those Preston or Gus. And I was contemplating forward. So I have 20 minutes to think of a trade. So let's wrap this up so I can think about it.
Yeah, I'm tossing up the same thing. Like, do I go Wishart? That's a big toss up for me. So I reckon it might be worth it. Like, he's that high 40s average. Parramatta tonight, great loophole. He plays so early every week. It's just such a good loop. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got the toss up. Are we locking in captains as well? Rob, who's your captain this week?
Herbie. Butters convinced me. Let's go, Herbie.
Butters convinced you. All right, Turtles.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna go Payne Haas. I can't talk that much. I can't hype him up and not pick him.
I've got Haas, and I'll go Cleary then, just to balance things out. We've got 3 different captains. After last week, we all teamed up and we got the best captain. This week we've split. And we'll come onto the show next week. Galvin will have scored 70 points. He'll have won me the half bet. I'll have 6 pieces of KFC waiting for me soon. And Cleary will go big. That's my prediction. Anyway, we'll go to the last words here because we're at 7:30, guys. So last words for you, Rob.
Yeah, save your trade, guys. Don't go nuts and trade people just because it feels like it looks good on your side. There's plenty. There's still 6 weeks to go. Don't forget.
And Turtles?
Yeah, 6 weeks to go. If you have 0 trades right now, joke's on you. if you were part of our Discord and you send us your trades every single week, everyone wants to do max trading, but every single week we tell them, no, don't do that, be smart about it. And look at them, they've still got some trades left to go. So if you got 0 trades right now, you're a fool. Sorry, but you are.
It's a good
Tell us
bet
what you
to
really
roast
think.
the people. That's a good bet to roast them because they're probably not here. So you're right.
It's a turtle too.
Yeah.
I just
Oh
saw
my
this.
god, bald eagle v turtle. Oh my god, send me that photo. That is our photo. And then wait, we need a bloke in an hoodie behind it, just watching.
Oh,
Good.
God.
Too good. Awesome. All right, in my last words, guys, just go hard, have a good time, pick the guys up that you want to watch. Like seriously, that's what it's about. Pick the guys you want to watch, pick the guys you can imagine killing it down the stretch. It's only 6 weeks. It's a very small amount of time, so you're betting on big form. So have fun with it. Rip in. We'll see you guys on the show. Butters, thank you, mate. Legends, what a show. We're getting the hype. So love to see that, boys. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Turtles. Thank you, everyone jumping along here too. You guys make it so fun. We'll see you guys next week. Cheers, everyone.